So whatever the rise of the price of the computers has going down from since then 2000 onwards, and mobile communication is increasing. This is also data. That is what we kept in a graph. So data is there. How do you handle data? That is what I started. We have to write some code. Okay? Code means what? Code means what? How do we write code? Means typing it is not a code. Okay? What do you mean by code? Is it a simply a language or a math? It is having a mathematics. So that's why any of you, whether you are electronics or a computer science, the maths, whatever the computers what we are using is based on the what binary system, basic inside. Building blocks of your computer system is the what? Binary. 1, 0. Okay? That you will study using binary maths. Another is the, you will also study matrix. All of you heard about matrix? I went in 99, I told 98 I went to BRC. In 98, there is the first movie called Matrix has came. First part of Matrix. I also watched that. But today, we talk about all these matrix and what is the meaning of a matrix? Can anybody understand? This is the questions when I become the selected BRC, at that time also I have so many doubts. How to understand the mathematics, particularly matrix? What is actually mean by matrix? So these things today we will see what is actually matrix is doing, how the maths are important, how maths are able to do. Say another is the discrete mathematics. See, discrete mathematics, my specialization in BSc, finally we can have one optional mathematics. In fact, I took at that time, 1996, I took a discrete mathematics is my specialized subject, but currently all your binary or all your this computer hardware you are designing based on the logics behind that is based on the discrete mathematics. So what is the discrete mathematics tell? Anything you want to prove, first you have to prove through mathematics. Something is working, whether it will work or not. Some logic is working, you are proposing some logic. Say you say some drone, it will go there and take a picture and come back. Is such kind of algorithm can you able to write or not? How do you say? Whatever you want to do a task, first you have to split it into a logic. And the logic you have to prove, it will be true forever. Suppose you have mathematically, if a drone is been flying and every time it is true only then it will be executed whatever the task. If it is having a probability of both true and false, sometime it can also fail. Is it clear? While coming, I saw in some of the hospitals, people are talking about robotic surgery. A robot is there which is doing the surgery. So those kind of algorithms if you want to write, it's not like fancy you are doing, it's fine. But if surgery in between, if it is stop working, then what will happen? So such kind of things has to be proved initially, whatever the logic you are following. So logically whatever task you are performing, you have to put it in the fundamental mathematics. Then you have to prove that will be a true, whatever the logic you are expecting out of that. So for that you require all these logics. And next is the statistics and calculus. Why all these required? We will briefly introduce one by one and we only discuss, and you feel free to ask me whenever you feel a doubt. Don't feel I'm here, the purpose of this workshop is not to teach you what I know. The purpose of this workshop is to learn yourself to do machine learning kind of studies for your career. For that, whatever doubt you get, while listening to me. You can interrupt me and ask me and get it clear your doubts. Okay? Now, you can see, you might be heard about convolution neural network. Is anybody have heard? Heard or not? CNN. Huh? Huh? See, our brain is working, you all are seeing this. How do you see? How do you feel that? Something is there and working. How do you know? Your brain is, your sensory, eye is watching, it is some signal is been sending to your brain. Brain is consists of small units called neurons. The processing of neurons, that's why if anything you have problem with your brain or a spinal cord, these are the sensors. That is called the doctor you will approach, his name is neurologist. Okay? Our basic body functioning of memory or whatever the processing, I am watching this high density video, I am watching, my brain is processing high density video. Okay? So lot of data it is processing. How it is processing? Using neural network. So, but there is something called convolution neural network. How many of you heard about what is convolution? Any of you heard about convolution? So convolution is a mathematical operation. So you know algebra? Not like Telugu movie joke. Algebras are at one place, that is algebra. It is not like that. What is algebra? What we study in algebra? Math. Arithmetic operations. How many operations are there? Huh? Anybody can one. Arithmetic operations. Addition, subtraction and division. I will say all are only one operation. That is the addition. So you add a negative number to another number, that we call as subtraction. Okay? You add the same number many times, that we call as the, why? That's why we by heart that, means 4 into 8. We remember through tables. Because 4 if we add 8 times, or you 8 4 times if we add it, you get the same result. 8 into 4 or 4 into 8 is 32, that we by heart. Actually you are repeatedly adding. So multiplication is nothing but repeated addition. So repeated subtraction is called division. Okay? Repeated subtraction is so addition, multiplication is also addition. Subtraction is also a. So like that, there is one more operation which is called convolution. That we will slowly understand what is actually it means. Okay? So what you will do? Suppose you have an image. Some picture is there. The picture means it is also a kind of data. So there are pixels, pixel density. The data is there. Data means 1001 kind of, or some color image. So 256 is the grayscale, if it is a grayscale, if it is 256, or if it is a color image, you have a 3 colors. And brightness you can check it, but it is a data. If you operate it on some kernel, then you will find the edges. Okay? The same image you can see the edges. So similarly, you could able to read that convolution neural network. Similarly, if I write 2, machine will find, computer will learn, oh it is 2. 2 can be written in, each one of you can have different writing styles. But whosoever writes, whatever the style, computer is able to learn it is a 2. How it is learning? Okay, that we will see step by step. Initially, to understand all these convolutions, see, the same image, original image I took, you apply the blur filter, see all these Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop, whatever the Photoshop tools if you go, you can make a blur, you can sharpen the image, even Word also, Microsoft Word also, if you paste a picture On the picture, double click and you can change the brightness, sharpness, everything you do that. How it is able to do those things? Given picture. Huh? How it has been happen? Any of you know? To make you to learn. That is the purpose of this seminar. Another is, so you will buy a headset. Headset you will call, it is a noise cancellation. So you kept a music you want to listen while walking on road. You think that you should not be disturbed from the outside noise. So noise cancellation, you heard about, na? Noise cancellation headset is costlier than normal headset. Why? What is happens? What is meant by how it is able to do that? That is also data processes. Suppose whatever the signal it is coming, it consists of some frequencies. At exactly those frequencies, at the opposite phase, it will generate, suppose two waves are there. Two waves, one wave is the source. If you generate another wave of opposite phase, you add that. Your net signal will be 0. Okay? That is called destructive interference. So whatever sound is produced, immediately the same frequencies with opposite phase or opposite amplitude, you make another signal, you superimpose this. Then net signal will be, what will happen? 0. That's why, that is the functioning of the noise reduction. How it able to do? How many frequencies are there for a given signal? How do you understand? Huh? Can anybody can tell? But we can only put it our ears and listen. Oh, I am having. Oh, this is phone. My headset has noise cancellation. That's what we used to tell. How it is being done. So just like Sare has also told, they are scientists. I said, who is scientist? Who is scientist? Huh? How do you say somebody is scientist? There is no, how many people have invented? So many thousands, if a country has 500, maybe 5,000 scientists, means they all 5,000 inventions are there.